Hey guys, alright, so the video down below is a Mark Dice upload. This was uploaded about 2 weeks ago, and he had played a clip of Michael Bloomberg speaking at some function, and actually kind of making some sense. He was talking about how Beto O'Rourke was going on an apology tour for essentially being a white man, and saying a couple of other things that would probably resonate with the centrist crowd, if you want to call him that. Now, I think that him throwing his hat into the race is a clear indication that the current Dem field is very weak. And I've talked about the strong folks in the current field being Tulsi Gabbard, Bernie Sanders, Andrew Yang, not necessarily in that order, but Michael Bloomberg is probably not going to garner any support from the left. You know, if you look at the Jimmy Dore crowd, they're going to look at Bloomberg as another Howard Schultz or another Tom Steyer. They're just going to laugh him off and just say, "Oh, he's an old rich white billionaire." You know, like we need another one of those. I mean, they have Trump derangement syndrome to some degree, but they're not necessarily as far bent as some of these people, you know, in the Hillary Clinton cult. But I digress. Michael Bloomberg, what exactly does he have to offer to people around the country? The guy has made a total fool out of himself over the years with the banning of 32-ounce sodas, 64-ounce sodas, I'm not sure which size, but, you know, if this is the best you can do in terms of governing, getting rid of certain size drinks rather than trying to clean up crime, which I don't think that his stop and frisk actually was necessarily a good thing, because he was pretty much ignoring the whole idea of the Second Amendment there. He really needs to understand that a well-armed populace is the number one deterrent of crime, not an expansion of the police state. So I'm disappointed to see that the Dems have not fielded a better candidate, and we all know that their nomination process is very corrupt and very rigged. We're not going to be able to see a decent Democrat come out of that field simply because of that. And like I said, Tulsi Gabbard, she's running in order to set herself up for the future. She's not doing it expecting to get the nomination as a Democrat in 2020. That's not going to happen. The DNC simply won't jump on board the Tulsi train, so to speak. She's doing it in order to run as an independent or a third-party candidate in the future. I completely agree with Martin Burdell on that. You know, he is absolutely right in his analysis there. So, in closing, I would just say that the Democratic Party is a dying breed. And I would even go ahead and say that a lot of these people from the Jimmy Dore crowd ought to consider forming their own political party, and I have an idea for that. Why not form an official liberal party of the United States of America? If you were able to do that, you would basically be able to take your perceived or the perceived best qualities of the Democratic Party and bring it over to a new party without the corrupt and rigged nomination process when it comes to the presidential primaries. And I have some ideas, and I'm going to be expanding on those ideas in the next couple weeks because I have some really good ideas. You know, I was raised as a liberal. I don't know if you guys knew this. I voted for Hillary Clinton in 2016. But I see a lot of things that Trump has done. I like a lot of what he's done. And we need to find a way to find some common ground so we can start running candidates against these corrupt individuals who just want to expand the deep state, and those who want to stop those who want to drain the swamp, so to speak. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. God bless. I'll see you later.